And really, it comes down to kind of these 4 prongs. So I mentioned one, which is a collective wisdom, the collectiveness, really valuing collaboration and what everyone brings to the table and amplifying that as much as possible.
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
Yeah.
And you don't want it does.
It does.
And even if you think about like single point failures, I mean, how many of y'all have not been able to do something in your research because, only so-and-so does that and they're out of town or they graduated or whatever. Like you got single point failure issues. You just can't really depend. So collective wisdom is really carrying and supporting and amplifying the collective. The second one is abundance within all, which is definitely, these are all very overlapping, which is definitely looking at, again, the more positive, not positive, but the more, everybody has abundance within. Everybody has something to offer.
Yeah.
Whether
like in opposition to the deficit
yes.
mindset.
Yeah.
Yes, which is so, it's not only mentoring, yes, but deficit mindset is so often prescribed to people like us.
Yeah.
Minorities come in underprepared from under-resourced institutions. They don't know what professional standards are.
We're under everything.
We're under everything.
Under-resourced.
Underfunded.
Yes. And so instead of focusing on all of our weaknesses, which again play into what is actually considered professional and successful in the society, but instead of focusing on forcing us to assimilate and bringing us up to that standard, we focus instead on what we do bring to the table. So the third tenet examines the 3 Ps. So power, privilege, and politics. I think this one came out of the idea that for a long time, it was more common and accepted that we just don't talk about politics. We just in the workplace, we just focus on work and we just bring our full selves to work and we don't bring in our personal lives. When in reality, we can't do that. We're tired of fracturing our identities. That that drives a lot of our mental health issues, is being forced to fracture the parts of yourself to be successful in your work environment. And so if we're going to kind of integrate your personal and professional, your science identity as a person, you want to be able to talk about the things impacting you in your workspace. And so it's acknowledging that there's a horrific bill on the table right now that might impact some of your students, or acknowledging the fact that power, privilege, the fact that I'm in a powerful position as your PI, and therefore there are certain dynamics that will play out. The fourth prong is intentional connection. And so it's about vulnerability. It's about seeing us all as human.